Good afternoon, everyone. Today I'll be presenting my cross-training project on cross-cultural training. My name is Miami. This is a group project, but for my individual recording, I will be talking about it myself. The purpose of this training is to help employees communicate more effectively with coworkers from different cultural backgrounds, improve teamwork, and create a more inclusive workplace. Today we'll begin by discussing our workplace scenario and why cross-cultural training is important. Then we'll walk through our needs assessment, training objectives, lesson plan, evaluation methods, and finish up with the expected outcomes of the training. Our project is based on a hypothetical organization with a diverse workforce. Although diversity brings valuable perspectives and ideas, it can also create communication challenges when employees have different cultural backgrounds or communication styles. Management has noticed misunderstandings between employees that have affected teamwork and collaboration. Because of these issues, they decided that cross-cultural training would be the best solution to improve workplace communication. So why is this important? Today's workplaces are becoming more diverse than ever before. Employees regularly work with people who have different cultural values and communication styles, and without proper training, these differences can lead to misunderstandings, conflict, and reduced teamwork. Cross-cultural training helps employees communicate respectfully, understand different perspectives, and create a more inclusive work environment. By the end of this training, employees should be able to explain cultural differences, communicate respectfully with others, resolve workplace conflicts professionally, work effectively in diverse teams, and promote an inclusive workplace culture. These objectives help guide the training and give us measurable goals for success. Before developing any training program, it's important to complete a needs assessment. A needs assessment helps determine whether the training is actually needed, what employees need to learn, who should participate, and how success will be measured. It also ensures that the organization is solving real workplace problems instead of making assumptions. Our organizational analysis showed that management had identified communication issues, employee misunderstandings, teamwork challenges, and a need for greater inclusion. The organization's overall goal is to create a respectful and collaborative workplace where employees communicate effectively regardless of their cultural background. Our task analysis focused on the specific skills employees need to improve. These include cross-cultural communication, active listening, teamwork, conflict resolution, and adaptability. Developing these skills have helped employees work together more effectively and reduce workplace misunderstandings. Our person analysis identifies who would benefit from the training. Although all employees should participate, supervisors, new hires, customer service employees, and those working with diverse teams would benefit the most. To identify training needs, employees would need to complete a questionnaire, and managers would provide feedback about common communication challenges. These are the main goals of the training. By the end of the day, employees should better understand cultural differences, improve communication, resolve conflicts respectfully, work effectively in diverse teams, and promote inclusion throughout the workplace. These objectives directly support the organization's overall goals. Our training is designed as a one-day workshop. The day begins with introductions and icebreakers, followed by sessions covering understanding culture, communication, bias and stereotypes, conflict resolution, teamwork, and creating an inclusive workplace. The training concludes with a review and evaluation measured what participants learned. Instead of relying on only lectures, this training uses interactive learning methods. Participants will take part in group discussions, role-playing case studies, team activities, and reflection exercises. Research shows that employees learn and retain information more effectively when they actively participate instead of just simply listening. Now we'd like everyone to imagine the scenario. Two coworkers misunderstand each other because they communicate differently. Take a moment to think about these 3 questions. What happened? What caused the misunderstanding? And how could they resolve it? This actively encourages employees to recognize how communication styles can differ and think about respectful ways to solve workplace conflicts. I'll give you guys a moment. To determine whether the training is successful, we'll use both formative and summative evaluations. The formative evaluation gathers participant feedback about the instructor, activities, and overall training experience. The summative evaluation measures learning through a short quiz and continued manager observations after employees return to work. Using both evaluation methods help ensure that employees not only enjoyed the training but also applied what they learned. As a result of this training, we expect employees to communicate more effectively, reduce misunderstandings, improve teamwork, increase cultural awareness, and strengthen inclusion throughout this organization. These outcomes benefit both employees and the organization by creating a more respectful, productive, and collaborative workplace. These are some of our scholarly sources used to develop our training program. Thank you for your time. We'd be happy to answer any questions. I would be happy to answer any questions.